When Sébastien takes his weekly bike ride around Cherbourg, it's not to take in the idyllic port city views. The handyman by trade is on the hunt for manholes to house his invention.
My idea is filters made from hair that can be installed in drains to collect waste before it ends up in the sea.
11 sewers already have their own hair filters, and it's not hard to see why they are so useful.
10% of the waste that falls in here is plastic and paper, and the rest are cigarette butts. What's harmful is what's in the filter. There are all sorts of plastic particles. Look. All these plastic particles go directly into the sea.
To make his invention, Sébastien depends on a very local supply chain. His first stop, hair salons. For the inventor, the idea is simple, using unwanted locks to help improve the city's ecological footprint.
At least the hair will have a new life and serve a new purpose.
It's interesting because it helps to collect rubbish and cigarette butts, and that's especially useful for our city.
Sébastien's weekly collection means one less job for the salon, and for the inventor, it's access to the all-important locks. During the week, Sébastien works in the energy sector, but on the weekend he's here in his garden sorting through his latest haul. He carefully shifts out dyed hair and smaller strands to avoid them ending up in the sea and polluting the water.
If I don't take out all these little strands, they end up in the sea. They must not go into the sea. Pulling the hair like I'm doing here makes the little hairs fall out. I only keep the longer strands.
The award-winning inventor spends over an hour filling up his filters with hair. He tries not to overstuff them.
I can tell if there's not enough in there by touching it, but just to be sure, I weigh them. You have to be passionate to do this. I'm alone. That's why I'm doing it all by myself.
When the filters are full, Sébastien cleans them up himself. Cherbourg is currently at war with cigarette butts. Along with public ashtrays and rubbish-collecting volunteers, the city plans to install around 40 of Sébastien's drain filters. And much thought is going into where each one will be installed.
There's no point putting the filters in every manhole in town. It would be too expensive. The point is to put them in very strategic places where there are potentially a lot of people walking and smoking, leaving shops or going to the cinema.
Each filter catches around 100 cigarette butts each month. If any of the stubs reach the sea, they have the potential to contaminate around 500 litres of water.